guy. No, there are free tickets. No, there are free shares. Cheers, man. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
Guys, that's our start. Please welcome to the stage of hosting company up front, David Simone.
Okay, well, my first name is no fuck. It's David Simone. But how are we all doing tonight? Oh fuck, there's like more than 8 of you. Stop on this. Whoa, but you don't have anything better to do? No, please don't do anything better, just stick to this. But yeah, so how many of us are just here because we want to get involved in a comedy society? How many people just want to get pissed? I'd like to use a lot more. I'm just kidding, I'm not allowed to say that. So fuck, Trump got elected. He got not just elected, like he's actually not our president because fuck it, we've got President Theresa May, which is like Trump with a vagina. But like, you know, I was watching it and like, you know, I always thought my family was kind of weird, but like, you know, Trump's family is a lot weirder in the sense that he said he'd fuck his child. Like as a basic rule, don't fuck any child, especially not your own. But no, my family's weird. Like, anyone know Channel 5? Channel 5 television? Yeah, one person, that's... they were so happy to find that. But no, yeah, my nan was on Channel 5 on OAP's Behaving Badly. Like, you know, it's weird seeing your nan on TV drinking a lot. And twerking on stage. Like she was in her own house, the place that I've spent many a happy childhood, and she lifted up her underpants, and I'm not going to go all the way to do it because I can't remember if I'm wearing underpants or not, but like she went, you know, twerk, boom, bang, and she showed her underpants, and they said member of the Mile High Club. Now, a Mile High Club, like that's impressive and stuff, but like, you know, she was widowed for 10 years and now she has a new boyfriend, Colin, who I know because I watched the full show and she was explaining that he gives her good sex. Like, and that's a weird thing, because she also explained what the doggy style sex position is. So like, who knows what the doggy style sex position is? Come on, hands up, hands up. 1, 2, okay, 2, like, are you together? Because like, that would be, if not, that would be a lovely way to meet. You common sex position together. But no, like, so for those who don't know, the doggy style sex position is, wait, can I have a volunteer? No, no, if only, like, you know, when I was explaining, like, she would be like this. You know how doggy style sex, and like, you know, like I would be like, well, I wouldn't be like this when my nan was like this, because I'm not Trump. But, like, you know, she was explaining that, and that's a very weird thing. But I already knew what that was, because I had an ex-girlfriend, she lived in France, and it was, not while I was going out with her, it wasn't pen pal, like I knew her, I saw her in physical life, she exists, I swear to God, Mum. And we were having doggy style sex, which the two star-crossed lovers from across the know. And not that I was having doggy style sex with my girlfriend, but like now you all know because, you know, players gotta play. Gangster. Why am I wearing a scarf? It's very warm. But yeah, and then I like got near the end, and she was getting really like, you know, voices I've never heard before, like oh. Oh, and I was like, fuck, I'm brilliant at this. Oh, 10 out of 10. No, it turns out she dislocated her knee. Like, and that's a weird thing. So we were going at it like, you know, like animals, like really, but then it turned out the animal she was a chameleon because she turned purple. Then I took her to the hospital and I was like, oh, you know, it's all gonna be okay. You know, don't worry about it. I love you. you know, I never told you that before, but now is as good a time as any, you know, because like, take advantage of the weak. Make them love me. Someone has to. Please. And you know, it just got getting better and better, but then she found out I got accidentally high off glue. And like, being accidentally high off glue is even worse than consciously being high off glue, because she was you're a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know, I was my mate's guitar broke and we were all very upset about it. Like, you know, he loved that guitar, it was very expensive, and my other mate was like, don't worry, my dad worked fixing airplanes. My dad worked fixing airplanes and he has some airplane glue. And I was like, Jenny, that's two things. One, worrying that airplanes are kept together by glue, and two, incredibly strong. And then they were like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we sniffed it? And my mum told me that the active ingredient in glue was no longer there, and obviously she meant plastic, but I didn't know that. I just was like, okay, cool, what's getting high, mum? Because I was like 10. And then I continued on, and that didn't come into my life until I decided to make a joke of getting high off glue. And I was like, and then I was high off glue, completely by accident. I'm like, you know, that's a very worrying thing, and the most worrying thing is it's just so, like, it's an awful feeling, but also I want to do it every day. So, but no, and then I was continuing on and just keeping the banter going with my mother. And I was like, yo, Lorraine, what's going on? She was like, that's what your nana get high off glue and twerk on television again. And I was like, cool. So, and then at the end of it, she looked at me and was like, David, you know the active ingredient in heroin? That's no longer there as well. So like, if airplanes are kept together by heroin, I'm gonna die. But anyway, we've got a fantastic show tonight, and we're gonna kick it off right now. Basically, there's not gonna be a break, but the bar is over in the next room. So just very quietly work your way out, and you can see people that are a lot funnier than me talk about things that are more appropriate than getting high off glue. So, without further ado, give a fucking massive round of applause for the young man, Mr. Euan Bailey.
Hello everyone. As David said, my name was Euan Bailey, but you can call me at any time on 0792 662 0788. And as I said, my name is Euan Bailey, as I've already said, and I'm studying languages at university, at this university, specifically French and Spanish. And I was actually in France over the summer holidays trying to improve mon français. And I got there, and I got my mispronunciations really mispronounced. And I used the word beaucoup. Does anyone know the French word beaucoup? Yeah. One person again. Do you know what it means? Anyone who said that?
Lots.
It means a lot. Well done. Okay, so beaucoup means a lot. This is turning into a lecture rather than a stand-up comedy routine. Beaucoup means a lot, but I didn't say beaucoup, I said beaucoup. Now, well, beaucoup means a lot. Was that a French person laughing somewhere? Yeah. Well, beaucoup means a lot. Beaucoup means a beautiful arse. Now you can see where this is going, because I tried to get on a bus one day, and a nice old lady got up off her seat, tried to offer it to me, and I tried to say, thanks a lot. Merci beaucoup. I ended up not saying thanks a lot, more something along the lines of, thanks, beautiful arse. And this was even worse when I was speaking to my flatmate at the time, a language exchange student. Her name was Zélie. And I tried to say, Zélie, I think you've got a lot of qualities. I wanted to say that I admired her. She had a lot of qualities. Beaucoup de qualité. But again, instead of saying beaucoup, I said beaucoup. I ended up saying something along the lines of, Zélie, your ass is of beautiful quality. Which didn't go down too well at the breakfast table, according to her dad. Thank you. But that wasn't the only mistake I made while in France. I actually got entire words mixed up. Two, for example, were s'occuper and s'occuper. Now, to an English-speaking audience, predominantly, I expect they sound quite similar. S'occuper, s'occuper. But what s'occuper means to look after, like you would a pet dog, or a child. S'accoupler means to have sex with. Like you definitely wouldn't with a little dog, or indeed a child, which is how I lost my job as a babysitter. So I said before that I'm a language student, and that's a wee bit of a lie. I didn't tell you all before, but I also study theatre studies. And I did mention that before because, well, my parents told me not to mention it in public, because theatre studies has got this massive stigma. But I personally think that all my subjects are just as valid. I think my languages are just as valid as my one-way ticket to Benefit Street. And my other language is actually Spanish, and I'm quite new to Spanish, and I picked it up while I was in Spain. I tried to improve my Español. And I whacked out my Spanish, as they say in Spain, used it on this Spanish waiter. And again, like the French, I got two very different words mixed up. They're similar sounding. Mejor and mujer. Mejor, mujer. Okay? Now, well, mejor means bigger or biggest. Mujer means a woman or a lady. Don't know if you've ever asked a Spanish waiter for a woman before, but they didn't seem to have one. But what did confuse me is what he brought me next. He brought me a bikini. Has anyone else eaten a bikini before? Because I certainly hadn't. I had to look it up in my dictionary. Turns out the Spanish word bikini has two possible English translations. The first of which being a two-piece lady swimming costume, and the second of which being a toasted cheese and ham sandwich. Which brings me to my last fact of the night. I'm going to leave you on the fact that no matter how you translate the Spanish word bikini from Spanish into English, if you're caught in the Spanish rain, you're just going to end up with soggy laps. Thanks very much, everyone. Happy New Year.
Euan Bailey, everyone, wasn't that brilliant? Like, we need to do a wee bit of, we just need to do a wee bit of